Welcome back to Changfied YouTube channel, your trusted source for latest updates across South Sudan and beyond. Today we are going to talk about two important topics. In this report, we will discuss a serious concern inside the Nuer community. Many people are asking questions about leadership, responsibility, and the future of the community. Second, in this report, we will talk about the recent situation in Akobo, where new developments have been reported. We will also look at a political event happening in the United States involving leader from the Sudan People Liberation Movement or Sudan People Liberation Army, in a position also known as SPLA, SPLA-IO. Before we proceed, please, if you are new to this channel, to Changfied YouTube channel, I would like you to help the channel by subscribing and turn on the notification bell, so whenever we upload a new video, you can be notified. Let's start with a leadership concern in the Nuer community. One major problem that many people are discussing today is the issue of leadership within the Nuer community. Some community members believe that the leadership today is not the same as it was in the past. In earlier generation, elders and community leaders were very careful when choosing someone for an important position. Before a person was trusted with leadership, people wanted to know that person well. They look at the person's characters, they look at their history, and they ask questions. Question like, is this person honest? Does this person care about the community? Or can this person stand stronger during difficult times? These questions were important because leadership is not just about holding a title. Leadership is about responsibility. Today, however, some people believe that the system has changed. They say that some individuals accept leadership position even when they are not ready for that responsibility. Instead of serving the community, critics said some leaders focus on personal gain. In other words, they may be more interested in money or political advantage than in helping their people. This situation creates frustration among many members of the community. People start asking, who really represents us? Who is speaking for the people? And who is standing with the community during difficult moments? For many observers, leadership should not only appear when things are good. A real leadership is tested during hard time. When people are suffering, when communities are facing danger, and when voices are needed the most, that is when true leader must stand up. Some community voices argue that when leaders accept money or pressure from outside forces and act against their own people, it weakens trust. And once trust is broken, it becomes very difficult to rebuild. Many community members also connect this leadership concern to political events in South Sudan. They say some politicians may be used by powerful political actors to divide communities. Some believe that political leaders sometimes support decisions that harm their own people. This is why many voices are calling for a return to stronger value in leadership. Values such as honesty, responsibility, loyalty to the community, and courage during difficult time. The message from many people is simple. Leadership should not be about personal benefit. Leadership should be about service. A true leadership or a true leader stand with people. Why? When they are suffering, or not only when power or benefit are available. That is a message many people across the community continue to repeat today. They look at the historical pain and political memory. Another issue that people often mention is the painful memory of past violence. One event that is frequently discussed is the violence that happened in Juba in 2013 during the 2013 South Sudan political crisis. During that time, thousands of Nuer civilians were killed and massacred in political violence that shocked the country and the international community. For many families, those events remain deeply painful. Because of this story, some community members say it is difficult for them to trust political leaders connected to the government of Salva Kiir Mayardit. They argue that accountability and justice must come before reconciliation. Others, however, believe that peace and dialogue are the only way forward. These two perspectives continue to shape political discussion among South Sudanese communities, both inside the country and in the diaspora. But despite disagreement, one thing most people agree on is that the future should be different from the past. Communities want peace, families want security, and young people want opportunities instead of conflict. Now let us move on to situation in Akobo. The latest development in Akobo, report coming from the area say that forces from the Sudan People Liberation Movement or Liberation Army in opposition, together with members of the Nuer Army, have taken control of the town again. According to this report, the former county commissioner, Queen Makwach, and soldier from the South Sudan People Defense Forces, often called SSPDF, left the town during the fighting. Local sources say they say that the moment SPLA forces are the one at the moment the only SPLA IO forces are present in the town. However, the situation remains tense because of security concern. SPLA commander have sent an important message to residents who fled to the area. They are asking civilians not to return to Akobo town yet. According to their message, people should wait until the security situation becomes stable. The commander say their priority is to protect civilians from possible danger. They want people to stay in safer areas until authorities confirm that it is safe to return. Situations like this are very difficult for civilians. When conflict happen in town and villages, families are often forced to leave their home quickly. Many lost their property, many lost their livelihood, and many face uncertainty about when they will be able to return. This is why stability and peace remain critical for communities across South Sudan. Let's move on. Political activity in the United States. In other news, a political event involving the SPLA-IO leadership is taking place in the United States. The acting chairman and the commander-in-chief, Oyet Nathaniel Perino, recently arrived in the U.S. state of Nebraska. He received a warm welcome from members of the South Sudanese community living there. According to organizers, a major meeting will take place this Saturday, which is March 14, 2026. The event will bring together South Sudanese communities from different backgrounds. During this meeting, Oyed is expected to address the community and speak about the current situation in South Sudan. Topic may include the security situation, the political future of the country, and the role of the diaspora in supporting peace and stability. Community members in the United States have been invited to attend. They are encouraged to attend the meeting and arrived on time. Events like these are important because many South Sudanese living abroad remain deeply concerned to the situation back home. The diaspora often play a major role in discussion about peace, development, and political change. As we close this discussion, it is important to remember that leadership, unity, and responsibility are critical for every community, not just Nuer community. Communities grow stronger when leaders are accountable and when people work together for a common future. South Sudan has faced many challenges over the year, but many people continue to believe that peace and stability are still possible. The future depends on honest leadership, strong communities, and commitment to justice and reconciliation. Thank you for watching Changfied YouTube channel. If you are new, please do not forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so whenever we upload new video, you can be notified.